Well, first of all, thanks for the opportunity to have this interview with you. I mean, we're really excited to have you here. So, please tell us more about your new EP, IP, Sky on Fire. So, we would like to know more about it.
It's my pleasure. I'm happy to be here. Basically, the the project is something that means quite a lot to me. It tells a story of who I was growing up and who I wish to become as I grow and into this new chapter of my life.
And what was the inspiration that is behind this album or this AP?
Well, in terms of the title, it was inspired by there was wildfires that were raging on in North California, and the effects of it came down to Southern California, which is where I'm from. And our sky was red, orange, and the sun was this burning red ball of fire. And I saw it parallel what we were going through as a world, as a as a as a as a species together through this traumatic and terrible time that was 2020. And I saw it as a parallel that something looming over us, but something that we couldn't put out, like a sky on fire. And so that's part of the inspiration, as well as the people that have had a huge impact on my life and experiences that have had a huge impact on my life. This is if you're listening to this record, you will know me better by the end of it. But then before you started listening to it, you will know me as a person better.
Okay, I believe that it has been really complex for the war and especially for California when these all these fires start to attack your state at all. I mean, I just saw the news last year just that your country was basically on fire every single day. A lot of people have to be kicked out of their homes because they were basically next to the fire. So yeah, I understand how complex it was. So you just mentioned that this is based on I mean the name was based on this, but what about the songs? I mean the album. I mean the album was based on what you just mentioned, but what about the song? What is behind of them?
So many different things, Raul. Um, so many different things, so many different people, experiences. Even individual songs are about dozens of things. And for example, with Lightning, I didn't realize what it was about until we were making the music video for it. And that's that just explains uh, uh, the multiple meanings behind these songs and behind these lyrics. It's there's not a single source of inspiration. It's my experience growing up.
Um, I was just reading a little about some of the songs that you just wrote, and I'm not in just a quick question about it. So did you record all the song at the same times, or did you made it in many different periods of your life? I mean, so did you start maybe when you were 15 and then you write one specific song, and then right now I just write a new one, etc. So what was the process for each of them?
It's an interesting question. There was a lot of space in between these songs, just based on the fact that um, I didn't know that I was going to be an artist and a musician all my life, and so it was sort of a collection of songs that made sense to release. Lots of space in between them, and lots of different times and lots of different orders and lots of different stages of my life. So yeah, I've been making music for about 5 years now. Um, like that's when I picked up a guitar for the first time. Um, but throughout that period of time, these songs have been written lots of scattered time.
Yeah. And have you ever thought that you will be writing songs related to these complex topics? Or in the past you just saw on more easy or maybe more plastic songs before you start? I mean, have you ever just think that you will be writing this type of songs with this meaning for people?
You know what's great, Raul, is that some people enjoy the songs, some people love the songs, some people can't stand the songs, some people don't like them. And that's great. And whatever interpretation you get from them is incredible to me. There's people that tell me what a song means to them, and that wasn't necessarily the intention, but I couldn't ask for anything better for someone to feel so strongly about something that they have their own point of view about it. Um, I don't know. I've always felt a deep connection to music, and I, uh, you just put down what's in your heart. That's that's what it's about.
So that's basically the impact that you just want to have with the people. Just feel what they want to feel and of what they want to express with your song. I mean, they are free to know whatever they want, even if it's correct or not, based on whatever you decide for the song.
Yes, there is no right or wrong. It's however you see it and how it affects you is a beautiful impact. So there is no right and wrong.
Okay, cool. And what about Not Alone? I mean, I know that it's your most recent single. I mean, how complex was for you to just write it or record it?
Um, complex. It is complex because it deals with love and pain, and sometimes though we think they're separate things, they really come from a similar place. Um, it's therapeutic for me just to let out that emotion rather than keeping that within me. Um, and uh, again, Not Alone is one of those songs that people enjoy it or they don't enjoy it, and that I love that aspect to it as well.
And the, does it was complex for you to record the song? I mean, with the pandemic at this moment, or it was something easy maybe? Or did you get any challenge to record it?
Um, I'm lucky enough to where it wasn't too much of a challenge. I have a home studio um, that I can work out of, and I have a place that I can go to as well to record records as well. So for other people, it's been incredibly challenging to make music, and I'm fortunate enough to where it that hasn't been too much of a worry for me.
Cool. That's something super good for you because you have that space with you in which you can just write and record whatever you want because you have it on your hand. So that's super cool.
Right, right.
Uh, and what are the plans that you have for the future?
Plans for the future, I've been rehearsing all the time because I'm looking forward to playing shows. No specific plans as of yet of where I'm going or what I'm doing with that. But I can't wait to play shows and constantly writing new music and thinking about um, what we're going to be doing next. And at the same time, enjoying this moment that finally, after all this work, I have something to show for everything that I've been putting my life into. And so lots of exciting things, Raul. I hope that I get to play for you in the near future. Um, that'd be beautiful. I'd
Cool.
love that.
Hope you get all. I wish you the best. That's all I can tell you so far. I know that you will be doing a really great job in the future. And being honest with you, I really like the lyrics that you decide to use or the topics that you decide for your lyrics are really cool. They are very eh, uh, important right now for all the people and all the situation that we are living right now as a world. I mean, with the issues with the pandemic, with the issues, I mean, with the fire at California, also for George Floyd, for example, issues with the people in the United States. So I really like the way I mean, the topics that you decide for your lyrics. I know that you will be doing a great job in future.
Thank you, Raul. I'll be wishing you the best as well, and I appreciate um, everything that you've said thus far in this conversation. It's been great to meet you.
Great, thank you. Um, Quick question: are you planning to visit Mexico maybe in the future?
Not a maybe. I definitely, there's nothing written in stone, but I would love to come to Mexico and perform in Mexico. Um, the supporters and the people that I've met from Mexico have been some of my favorite people. And yes, the
What is the
answer is yes.
what is the perspective that you have for the fandom in Mexico?
Kindness and generosity and sincerity um, and deep passion and love. Um, I find that those are important things to the fans that I've met from Mexico. They call themselves Tulips. Hey, Tulips. Um, I'm sending you my love always. Um, and there have been so many people that I've met that have brought me a lot of joy by meeting them. So, um, just wonderful people that I've met.
Cool, such a kind words and beautiful word for the people in Mexico. Thank you for that.
I'm Mehro. My Instagram is Mehro Music, Mehro Music. Twitter, I am Mehro. Facebook, you can look me up there. YouTube, you can look me up there. Support me in any way that you can. And if that means that you don't ever speak to me, but you're still supporting me, that's totally fine. Just, I would appreciate you just listening to the music. That's the most important thing to me. So rather than all that other stuff, just listen to the music and give it an opportunity, give it a chance to affect you.